Thank you for watching Kyle Erby, Male Rights Activist. I am Kyle Erby, and I'm a card-carrying member of the M.R.A. Welcome to our second season. We got a great show for you today. Let's start this off with the M.R.A. hero. Today's M.R.A. hero is Cody Brown. Cody Brown is the star of the TLC reality series Sister Wives, where he's married to 3 women, has 13 kids, and a wife and 3 stepchildren on the way. Could you imagine that Olive Garden bill? How would you like to pay for this, sir? Put on my mortgage. I gotta know how this man pulls off having 3 wives. My wife won't even let me watch Big Love. This man is a genius. But instead of honoring him, the state of Utah has launched an investigation into his lifestyle because apparently having more than 1 wife is a felony. He can get 15 years in prison. Let me get this straight. If you cheat on your wife with a bunch of women, you're fine. You might lose some sponsors, but you ain't breaking no laws. But if you're upfront with all the women and you marry all the women, you go to jail? Why? I can see if he pulled a Frankie Lyman and they didn't know about each other. That's not cool, fellas. You should never lie to your woman unless you absolutely have to. But this guy's legit. His women not only know about each other, but they get along. How do you do that? Magic? Voodoo? Funky Cold Medina? Shoot me the recipe, dog. Cheating is legal. Polygamy is not. That doesn't make sense. It's almost like this country is encouraging sneaking around. No wonder so many of our great Americans had side pieces. The family is the backbone of every nation. Polygamy doesn't destroy that. Divorce does. You know what the #1 cause of divorce is? Cheating. And 70% of the time, it's the man who cheats. If he could have more than 1 wife, he wouldn't have to cheat. He could have all his side pieces under 1 roof. Brilliant! Utah, you get the M.R.A. finger shame. Why did you even investigate this great American? They claim he's participating in what they call offenses against the family. But if you put him and all his women in jail, you have to put the kids in foster homes. Isn't that an offense against the family? There's no victim in this crime, so they should take it off the books. But some people might say, what about the kids? What about them? They're not spread across the country like other people's kids. They're spread across the backyard. They wake up with both parents every day. They get to play with other kids under plenty of supervision. And their mom set a good example that sharing is caring. It's clear that America prefers that you cheat rather than be upfront. Utah feels the same way. So we were wondering, how do the ladies feel? So we went down to the Ice House Comedy Club in Pasadena, California to find out what the ladies had to say. We had a little technical difficulty with the audio, so please bear with us. But check it out. Would you rather your guy have another woman that you knew about or that you didn't know about?
I'd rather know about it.
You'd rather know about it? You'd rather know about it? That's beautiful. We need to talk after this.
I don't want to know about it because I'd rather not even stress myself out about it.
You would want to know? You'd rather him be on the low?
If he is doing it, then yes. I'd rather be cheating on me. I'm not going to be having women in my house.
Would you be cool if like 5 women lived in your house and you guys all worked together?
Me personally, no. I didn't grow up that way, so.
Selfish! Which one do you think is worse? Sneaking is worse. So then you pretty much, he can move all his women in by Tuesday. Is Tuesday a good day?
I wouldn't personally let that happen, but I feel like.
Okay, we're going to edit that part out so your man doesn't have to hear all those lies.
I'm Mexican. We don't put ourselves. We
Alright,
deal with that.
But do Mexican men cheat?
Oh, absolutely. But I'm not with the Mexican. That's why.
Oh, what are you with?
I'm with the Filipino.
Do Filipinos cheat?
They go to the Philippines and have a whole different family. That's a good thing.
Oh, so in the Philippines, and they're cheering for that. Like, yeah, Filipinos. Yeah. Is this you? Come on, Filipino man. Come on over, dog. Your woman told me that Filipino men do not cheat.
That is brilliant. I don't know how you pulled that off, dog. That is lovely, dog. 100% true. But she also said y'all go back to the Philippines and just go have your fun and have another family on the side.
Yeah, I can't go back because I might not be able to come back.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, so yeah, it has nothing to do with the family on the side. He just can't get back from his other family.
If he has women on the side and I don't know, then he doesn't have women on the side.
So you're saying like if you don't know, it's like it doesn't really happen?
Exactly.
Genius! Definitely keep your game tight.
You heard the man, fellas. Keep your game tight. It's almost time to get out of here. But first, let's look into the Aiden Wallace mailbag for Dear Erby. By the way, Aiden Wallace is a maker of fine bags for both men and women. You can find out more at aidenwallace.com. Today's Dear Erby letter comes from Mark from Illinois, and he writes, Dear Erby, I saw you live in Chicago and looked up your internet show and loved it. I watched every episode. I did have one question, though. In episode 3, you said women need security, and that's why they like rich guys. Well, I'm not trying to brag, but I'm very rich, and my wife is still not happy. I buy her everything she wants. Clothes, 2 cars, you name it. I've even taken her on trips, and she doesn't even have to work. But she's still not happy. We argue all the time, and when she gets mad, she makes me sleep on the couch. She complains that I'm not home enough, but I'm in corporate law and I work long hours just to be able to afford to keep her happy. Last week she told me if I don't start coming home earlier, she's kicking me out. What do I do? I don't want to lose my wife. She's an amazing woman. She takes care of my kids, the house, blah, blah, blah. I love her. How can I make her happy? Mark, you're an idiot. Your woman's spoiled and you spoiled her. Ladies won't like this, but you got to look at your woman like you do your kids. You love them, you provide for them, but once you spoil them, they're ruined. Your woman has you in check, dog. How you going to get kicked out of a house you bought? I can understand if Stedman get kicked out the house, man. He get kicked out the house, he just showed. But you bought that house, man. I wouldn't care if my wife and kids lived there. If you ain't happy, you go. And I ain't sleeping on nobody's couch either. Next time your woman says you can't sleep in your bed, tell her you're going to go sleep at Mona's house. See how she like that. Man, you need to put your foot down. Because women like men, not punks. Every woman wants a real man in her life, man. If you ain't careful, she's going to start taking your money and spending it on a real man. Now, lucky for you, I'm not available. As much as this woman makes me mad, well, I can't really blame her because she's just doing her thing. You're the one, man, that's really just killing the game. But as much as this woman kind of gets on my nerve, I gotta handle one thing. She's right. You got to spend more time with her, dog. And if she's this awesome woman like you say, she'll be willing to have one less chinchilla if it means more time with you. I did say women need security, but I also said they need love. And Rick Warren said it perfectly. The best way to spell love is T-I-M-E. If you would like your questions answered, email me at dearerby@malerightsactivist.com. That's DEARBY@malerightsactivist.com. That's our show for today. Fellas, don't forget your M.R.A. card. Ladies, do you really want honesty? And Utah, let my people go.